feature winners in this division this year. There's only been 3. Phil Gressman trying to double up the track championship from a year ago. 6 wins. Brian Scott 1 and Clay Kime the other. And the race goes down the backstretch. Phil Gressman losing a bunch of spots early, and here's your leader, Brian Scott, followed by Jerry Embody and Bill Fraley. And here they come off turn 4. Brian Scott opening up the lead in car number 37. Scott setting the early pace in car number 37. Embody runs in second. Jody Keegan is third. Bill Kralik and Mike Linder in the top 5. And we got a car going off. Terry Gibson, 0. Terry Gibson in car 0 going off to turn number 1. So we go yellow flag. 3 laps down. 3 laps have been complete. Off of turn number 4. Brian Scott down that backstretch. Jody Keegan running second. Mike Linder is third. Here comes Phil Gressman on the inside in car number 2, sliding by for 4th. Brian Scott setting the pace here off turn number 4. Schaffenberg goes high in turn number 2. By goes the leader, Brian Scott. Brian Scott in command. There's a battle for second. Mike Linder on the inside of Jody Keegan. Bill Gressman is 4th. Bill Kralik is 5th. Clay Kime is 6th. Brian Scott on the outside in traffic off of turn 4, picking up the halfway signal. He's halfway through it. 10 to go. 10 to go. He gets held up by a slower car, and the rest of the pack move in. Jody Keegan and Mike Linder. They go into that third corner. Jody Keegan, Mike Linder try to reel in Brian Scott. It's still anybody's race, but here comes Phil Gressman on the charge. Clay Kime back up to 5th. Linder on the inside of Jody Keegan. There goes wheel to wheel for that number 2 spot. Phil Gressman on the outside. Here they come down the front stretch. Brian Scott up on the outside. Mike Linder on the inside. Off to turn number 2. Here comes Gressman insiding Jody Keegan for 3rd. Gressman into the number 3 spot. Jody Keegan goes back to 4th. Linder on the inside of Brian Scott for the lead. Turns 1 and 2. Mike Linder goes inside. Brian Scott for the lead down the backstretch. Side by side, Brian Scott, Mike Linder takes the lead. Mike Linder now lead off of turn number 4. Here they come. Scott with the crossover. Here comes Phil Gressman. Brian Scott, Mike Linder, and Phil Gressman down the backstretch. Here come the 3 cars right here with a 5-lap signal. 5 to go. As they're in traffic. Brian Scott, Mike Linder, Phil Gressman. Meanwhile, Jody Keegan and Clay Kime try to move in. Less than 5 laps to go. It's been all Brian Scott with Mike Linder and Phil Gressman still in contention. Down the backstretch they go. Brian Scott trying to hold on. Outside for Phil Dressman off of turn number 4. Here they come. Mike Linder again on the outside. Goes for the lead off of turn number 4. Linder takes the lead. Linder takes the lead. There's Phil Dressman. Takes it off turn number 1. Phil Dressman goes off of turn number 1 for the yellow flag. Again, 400 points up for grabs tonight in these feature events. 300 for second, 280 for third on back. So a lot of points up for stake. And we go green. Now again, Scott goes to the bottom. This allows the top open for Linder and Kime. We'll watch him. Linder takes the high route in turns 1 and 2. We'll watch him off the second corner. Down the backstretch they go. Linder takes the lead into the third corner. Linder takes the lead. Off of turn number 4. There's the white flag signifying 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go, and now Jody Keegan takes the top side off the second corner. Jody Keegan makes a run down the backstretch. It's anybody's race. Jody Keegan now putting pressure on off of turn number 4. And we'll get down there for the first win of the year, our 4th overall this year, with a team of 312, and they'll pick up the lead here on High Miler night. Still to come, our 15-lap street stock feature.